Is this your Lamborghini?
It is my Lamborghini.
And what do you do for a living to be able to afford a Lamborghini out in Dallas?
I'm retired.
What did you do? What industry did you pursue a career in?
Supply chain.
Were you a business owner?
I was a business owner.
And how long were you an entrepreneur for?
40 years.
40 years. Over those 40 years, what's the greatest lesson about entrepreneurship you learned that you'd pass on to someone about to start their first business?
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. How important is it to keep your word in business?
You don't keep your word in business, you have no business.
And what was your secret to sales, right? Selling in a competitive industry like supply chain.
Be honest.
Be honest.
This isn't my only Lamborghini. I have 3.
You have 3. I guess over these 40 years, what was the most amount of money that your business generated?
A lot.
Could you give me a range, 8 in figures?
Yeah.
What was the best financial advice that you received from a mentor?
You follow me into this space and I'll tell you. I'll tell you 2 things. The first one is be an expert about what you're talking about. Don't be a fool who listens to internet. Do your research, do your homework, and know more than anybody else knows. And you can build an incredible career on very little money because I did it twice.
Now, what was your secret to scaling, right? Like, how did you take your business from 7 to 8 figures?
Finding a way to manage money. Don't be the bank.
And have you ever been broke before?
Twice.
What was the turning point like for you? How did you escape poverty and how did you break that cycle?
Be tougher than poverty.
One last one for you.
And be hungry.
How old are you now?
70.
What's one lesson about business you would give to somebody that they won't learn in business school?
Standing out is the most important thing. AI is going to replace commonality. You got to use your brain. You got to be creative. You got to be inventive. You got to find another angle in. Don't do the same things.
Right. I love it, man.
See you, man.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. All I'm going to say is that's got to be one of the craziest experiences that I've ever had running this channel. My guy we went up to him in the Lamborghini and he said, if you want to ask me questions, you got to ask him right here. He ended up wanting to do the interview and he just dropped some amazing value and advice for everybody out there. I love that he said, keep your word. If you don't have your word, you have nothing in this world of business. Great interview, man. Let's go get this next one, man. Dallas.